I cannot stand the way you look.
Hello, everybody, and it is Catherine here with your reading for Capricorn. And I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope you all are having a blessed and wonderful weekend. And we are halfway through this month already. I can't believe it. It is the 13th of December, likely when this is being uploaded. So we're almost there. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. And for those of you who are new, please make sure to like this video. Hit that like button for me. It helps us. It helps to grow the channel. It helps to get those notifications circulating and YouTube algorithms warming up. Okay, so that is very important. So please make sure to do that. So the way we're going to do this reading, it's going to be a freestyle reading. We're going to be looking at the person coming towards you, and then we will build out from there. All right, Capricorn. So starting with your person's energy, what is the energy of the person coming towards Capricorn? Ooh. Okay, this deck is wanting to be sticky. Okay, what is the energy of the person coming towards Capricorn, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Holy Spirit of Capricorn, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. All right, so we have stability, manifest, surgery, and abuse. Underneath the deck, we have well-being. I'm feeling like the person that is coming towards you is coming out of a situation that wasn't good for them. This is someone who is manifesting stability in their life. So they're coming away from a situation where there was, I feel like, triggering narcissistic energy, someone who was either traumatizing to them emotionally or even physically. This could be mental, some sort of abuse was happening. And with well being under the deck, this person is doing something to heal from the situation. Okay, so they're coming. So this person could have been in an abusive relationship. They could be disconnecting from a situation or a place that wasn't safe or that was toxic. So this person could also be coming towards you almost like in a victim like state or mentality. This person may have certain things that trigger them. This could be a friend or a family member. This could also be an energy of someone who needs a place to stay or they need a safe place while they are disconnecting from this traumatic situation. Okay, so this could be someone that, you really don't hear from often, and they're coming to you because they trust that it's safe. Tell me about stability here. Yeah, look, y'all. Archangel Michael, this is all about protection. This person is coming looking for some form of protection. They're trying to get away from some sort of harmful situation here. Manifest. We have antisocial. Again, this person is looking for a place where they are not going to be looked for. Okay. They want to get to a place where they feel like they can kind of like not be recognized. Nobody is even going to think to go there. You know, they will not come searching for you there. Tell me about surgery. We have laughter here. This also talks about healing. This person may have recently had surgery or may have to have surgery, or there's an energy of cutting something out and now getting to a place where they can heal after this situation. So I feel like they basically have walked away from an abusive relationship. Okay. And now they're getting to a place where they can just kind of move on from this situation, let things simmer down and get away from this person while they figure things out. Okay, tell me about abuse. And we have epiphany. So, yeah, this person is doing some self reflection. They are tapping into their own talent. So, there's the energy of figuring out things that they could not have done before because they were dealing with this toxicity. They were in a toxic situation where they couldn't figure out things for themselves. So it's like they do have to kind of go to a place, maybe a friend or a family member, to kind of regroup. And then once they kind of get, some things set up, then they can branch out and do what they need to do to take care of themselves here. See, we have well-being and then we have unblock here. This talks about being released from a legal obligation or some sort of paperwork being approved. So this person may be waiting on like an opening to like a residence, a new apartment, condo, house, or just some other place. This person may be waiting. And then we have yes. Okay. So this person is going to be getting approved to move to a place, and they just need a safe place to kind of be at where no one knows where they are. Underneath the deck, we have smell the roses and healing. Yes, this person needs somewhere where they can take some time out, not have to worry about anything, not have to stress out anything. And then this person is going to get out and do what they need to do with healing here. See, there's an energy of everybody needs time to regroup. There is not one person on this earth, okay, that does not have to go through the healing process at some point in their life, whether it's a literal healing from, like I said, you cut your hand or you had surgery and your body has to heal, or you had some sort of an illness or sickness and you had these treatments or things that happened that you did that were out of the normal, and now your body has to process and heal and mend. Same thing with literal situations. You were in a negative relationship, you went through a lot of physical, mental abuse, torment, whatever the case may be, whether it came from a parent, whether it came from a child, whether it came from a family member, a friend, whatever the situation is, we all get hurt. None of us are perfect, period. And it's just about like getting over the situation, healing. How are you going to heal in this situation here? You need to be able to take some time away. You need to be able to be in a place where you don't have to stress, you don't have to worry, you don't have to think about anything except for getting better. Even with laughter here, I'm seeing you maybe watching a lot of like funny videos. I think that is very healing. Laughter is good for the soul. Okay. I don't care how bad, angry, upset, mad, whatever it is. If you put on something that is going to make you laugh, okay, I promise you things are going to change in your brain. It's going to be a physical thing, okay? Something about cortisol levels go down. as the serotonin goes up, which is released naturally in your body, okay, when you are doing things like laughing, okay, things that make you feel good, okay, so the body is all connected, okay, and it knows what's happening to it at all times, y'all. It does, and it responds to the things that are happening to it as well. All right, Capricorn, I don't know if I'm calling you Cancer right now. This is so a Capricorn reading. so sorry if I said Cancer at any point. We are on Capricorn here. Tell me more about Capricorn, please. Tell me more about Capricorn, Capricorn's person. What is this person's expectations, okay, when it comes to Capricorn? What is this person's expectations when it comes to Capricorn? Okay, so we have soulmate here, and spiritual wanted to come out in the reverse. I love how aligned we are in our beliefs and core values. We can really grow together. Soulmate, it feels like we've been together for lifetimes. Our connection is on another level. So, balance. Okay. This is temporary. I feel like there's an energy of this person just wants someone that they can trust. Okay. Someone that truly cares about them in this moment. They're not looking for any handouts or anything like that. With spiritual in the reverse, I feel like this person is saying that this is not something that's going to last long. This is temporary. With balance, I feel like once this person gets on their feet, it's like they're letting this person know, like, you know, I want to handle my business. I just need a place temporary where I can get myself together. Passion and message me. Again, I feel like this is something that's going to kind of like start off as like this emergency situation, okay, but it's not going, and with best friend even, but this is not going to be something that lasts. Look, situationship, I told y'all they are counting on their best friend to help them because they are in a bit of a situation right now. This is not something that is going to last forever and ever. All right, with passive passion and message me, they're reaching out to you because they're in a moment of crisis. You know what I mean? Like, had it not been for this, they would not even be bothering you in this way. I don't feel like you're looking at it like that, but that's how this person is viewing, like, that's what their expectations are. Temporary help. Okay, temporary help. So let's go ahead and look at the tarot. We'll look at past, current, future energy, and then we'll look at the challenges, potential challenges, okay, and the advice. Whoop. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. This may be you in this situation. You may be going to a friend because you're in a situation that's kind of temporary, but it's critical that they, you know, you have a place to go that's stable, where you feel safe just for the moment while you're working on things, but you need to do this in private or under the radar. You know what I mean? Where people like don't know where you are. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Past, future, past, current, future energy. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have the Moon in the reverse and the Emperor. Okay. the moon in the reverse, and the emperor. That's the current energy. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Capricorn. So we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Wands, we'll talk about that when we get to it. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Wands with the Strength card, the King of Swords, and the Five of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So you have the King to the Queen of Swords here. You have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands here. But then we do have the King to the Queen of Swords. This is a true pair. There's an energy of some sort of communication that is taking place. With the Five of Wands, I feel like there's an energy of someone was under a lot of stress. With the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands even, I'm feeling like clashing energy. Clashing energy. That Queen of Swords is someone who is very much independent. This is someone who is also kind of defensive, okay? And they're very watchful and not, I don't want to say not trusting, but very protective. And like they're not going to let anyone get over on them, okay? With the Knight of Wands here, this is again an energy of somebody who is very free spirited. They think for themselves. They don't, they do what they do. They say they speak freely, they speak their mind. But there's an energy of having to defend yourself from a Knight of Wands in the past. Okay, Capricorn. So I'm getting an energy of someone who had a bit of a temper. This person is quite temperamental, actually. Quite temperamental. Okay. Very, very temperamental. And what's interesting is you have the same energy here with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person is also very, very temperamental. So I feel like in the past there was a situation where this Queen of Swords had to defend themselves from this Knight of Wands, and they made a decision that no more. With the Moon in the reverse, this is someone who is getting clarity, right? They're moving forward. They're seeing a way forward in the situation, right? This is also someone who is moving past their fears, or they're getting past their fears. So this could be someone who is in a relationship with the Emperor here. They could have been married to someone. And I feel like there's an energy of being afraid of taking that step of being independent or being on their own. Okay, being on their own. But with the Queen of Wands here in the reverse, This talks about someone and the Seven of Pentacles here. This is like an energy of someone who's looking very forward to being by themselves, because they are with a very, very dominating person, a very dominating energy, and they are just looking forward to being free of this. With the Eight of Wands and the Strength card, again, this is an energy of sudden change. This is someone who's moving in a different direction. The Strength card also is an energy of looking for protection or moving towards a safe place or a place where you feel safe or confident. You know what I mean? With the King of Swords here and the Five of Wands, it's like this person is looking for you. It's like they're looking for some sort of, to cause some sort of tension or conflict, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is an energy of something new. It's like a new opportunity, a new somewhere that you can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like you were feeling trapped. Okay, I feel like you were feeling trapped, but this Ace of Pentacles is going to be where you land. So let's see, let's go ahead and clarify exactly what's going on here with this Queen of Swords here. Again, the Queen of Swords is one who is going to protect themselves at all costs. The Queen of Swords is one who is watching their back, and they're not going to let anyone take advantage of them. Look, the Death card. So this particular Queen of Swords with the Death card, this talks about an ending. Okay, there it is. That's exactly what it is here. There's an ending here, Capricorn. Okay, there's an ending. See, King of Swords. You're walking away from this King of Swords energy. Now, the King of Swords is also one who likes to come in, cause chaos, and leave. Yeah, this is what you were dealing with. You were dealing with someone who would come in. They would, be aggressive, okay, towards you, and then this person would leave. They would just leave. Very one-sided energy. You never knew when this person was going to come, but when they did, they would always come with drama. Very, very toxic, very, very abusive. And you decided you were going to put your foot down. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. You are not going to continue allowing this. So we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. So there's an energy of wish fulfillment, or looking for your wish fulfillment, or not being satisfied, basically. Okay, see, with the Judgment card, you made a decision that was final. Like you were no longer satisfied with this person coming in, treating you that way. Or this Capricorn was. So take it how it resonates. I don't know if this is your energy specifically, or this could be your friend or someone who is a Capricorn coming towards you that's going through this. Tell me about the Moon in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Cups here. See, walking away, having the clarity, being able to see your way through, making a solid decision, right? Underneath the deck, Eight of Pentacles, doing what is best for you, taking care of yourself. This talks about healing, wellness, doing what's best for you, self-care, healing. It says introspection, meditation, and self-care. Okay. So once your eyes are open, that is what is going to allow you to see your way out of this situation. You have been sitting in bondage, Capricorn. Y'all have been sitting in bondage and for no reason. The door is open. Tell me about Emperor here. Tell me about Emperor. Look, the Tower. It's over. It's over. It's going to, like, all of a sudden, it's like the Tower is going to come crashing down. You're going to realize that you were never bound to this Emperor situation. Ace of Wands. See, this is going to happen all of a sudden. Okay. Like this person is going to do something and it's going to cause a spark. Okay. And with the Ace of Cups, you're going to want to move on to something new, something better, something more fulfilling. You're going to realize that you are not happy. You don't feel safe. You're not in an Emperor situation. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Very temperamental. Okay. Sorry, it's very hot in here. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who's very, very, look, Eight of Wands. Listen, they're very, very vengeful. This could even represent some sort of a disagreement or people clashing with one another. Yeah, Five of Swords. Five of Swords under the deck. Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords. This is going to be a very ugly conversation, argument, clashing. All right. And this is what is going to cause you to, or this person to split and go. Okay. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who is investing in something. We have the Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles is someone who's planning. This person, the Seven of Pentacles, is also an energy of planning, maybe saving their money. So I feel like there's an energy of this person is now making plans. Look, we have the Four of Cups. They're making plans to separate. They're making plans to separate from this Emperor. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Wands and the Strength card. Tell me about the Eight of Wands and the Strength card. This is a conversation. This is also sudden change. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. See, there's an energy of this person wants to leave, but I feel like financially it's not possible for them to make a quick move. So there's going to be some sort of communication that they're going to be having, potentially with a friend, someone close to them. Okay. Because they're going to need a place to kind of go temporarily. Underneath the deck, look, Four of Wands. Look, friends and family. This is a home, someone's home. I'm telling you right now with the Star, there's an energy of looking up to someone. This is divine guidance. This is also soul tie. So again, this is like a very close family member or someone that you're very close to. And I feel like the Star, this is kind of like for you to go and heal. There's healing here. There's healing that's taking place here with that Star energy. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is someone who's going to go somewhere where they can heal, somewhere where they can trust this person that they're with, their friend, their family member. Tell me about the King of Swords here and the Five of Wands, because this King of Swords is just wanting, see, there's a Nine of Wands here. So there's someone who's very persistent. They're not going away. They're not going away. Underneath the deck, look, the Hanged Man. See, this person is hanging around. They're wanting to cause drama. We have the Empress here behind the scenes. It's like they don't want the Empress to leave. But there's an energy of needing to go somewhere where you can just kind of hang out because this person is persistent until you come up with some sort of a new opportunity. Okay, maybe a new place. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. What does this Ace of Pentacles represent? Okay, Strength card. Yeah, being able to that Strength card is like someone who's sticking up or looking out for the greater good or looking out for helping someone. Yeah, until they get on their feet. Look, Two of Pentacles, see? Helping someone while they're, making things work out, while they're, kind of juggling things, adjusting to the situation, period, point blank, while they're building their confidence. See? The Strength card and the Queen of Wands both represent confidence, Capricorn. And I feel like you just need a temporary place where you can kind of hang your hat while you're getting your together. Okay. What are the potential challenges? Let's look at a different deck here. What are the potential challenges for Capricorn right now? Because they're angels and guides. So I don't know if you're the friend. Like I said, I feel like you're the friend helping this person out. Okay. So just take it as though you are the person that someone is coming towards because they've been in a difficult, rough situation. They're looking at you because, it's safe. You know what I'm saying? You're not really closely connected to this person that they're trying to get away from. And, they're just looking for temporary help. It's not long term. So let's just see, what are the challenges, potential challenges that you could face in this situation? Tell me about Capricorn, please. So we have healthy choices and soulmates, like I said. Okay, and then we have kisses in the reverse here. And under the deck, girl with the snake, y'all. So soulmates and healthy choices, okay? A partnership, an agreement, or a contract. Making healthy choices, okay? In love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier, yes. And we have kisses in the reverse, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And this is in the reverse. Okay, so there's an energy of, someone who is really close to you, coming to you, wanting to make a change. You're wanting to help this person get a new start. I feel like with girl with the snake here under the deck and not today, girl talk and separation, coffee cup, date the chaser and sunglasses with the snake again. Y'all, okay, hold on. Time with friends, moving on happily, single. And then separation, unsure of the future. And then girl with the snake and not today. Empath, narcissist, being charmed or used. This person is coming in wanting to talk to you. They're wanting to meet up with you. We have the chaser here, and we have sunglasses. Y'all, here's the thing, okay, with the snake. This person is looking for this person. My advice to you in this particular situation, I don't feel like you should get involved. If this person is coming, I feel like this person needs a more safe situation. And I'm not, I feel like you need to sit down and talk to this person. There's definitely someone coming towards you that is separating from someone. Okay. Girl with the snake though, and not today. I feel like there's an energy of this person is still being somehow charmed or used by this person. Like they're still somehow connected to this person. Like coffee cup and date, I feel like this person is still meeting up with this snake energy. Okay. So you got to be careful with that. Like this person is telling you that they're getting away from a situation, but if they're going to meet up with this person, or like, you know what I'm saying? If they're going to allow this person in their energy, this is not really a safe situation for you to get involved in because they're opening the door for trouble. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Let's just pull some tarot cards around this because I just need to be sure here. What is the challenge here for Capricorn in this situation? What is the challenge or potential pitfalls for Capricorn in this situation? What are the challenges, please? Spirit, angels, and about. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. See, there's an energy of this person is moving away, right? There's an energy of getting away from a situation, having to escape from someone. But with the Page of Swords, there is an energy of some sort of this person is watching them. They're asking questions. There's an energy of, still talking, they're still in communication with whoever or whatever they ran away from. Tell me more here. Tell me more. Let me look under the deck. So we have the Sun and the Magician with the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. See, it's like this person is still, it's like this person is still, this person is going to find out where this person lives. It's almost like this person is using them. They're being manipulated. There's an energy of being able to be manipulated by this person. You have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. Like they are still dealing with this person. Okay. But they're keeping it a secret from you. Look at this. You have the Four of Swords, the High Priestess, the Hermit, and Temperance here. It's like they are. We have the World and we have the Ace of Wands under the deck. It's like it's over, but with the Ace of Wands, it's like an energy of like they're still dealing with this person, or they're going to have one last conversation or one last, encounter with this person. I feel like it's like they're not going to be completely done. They're going to leave the door open and this snake is going to come in. There's going to be some sort of confusion. This person was very, very abusive. Okay. They literally were escaping from this person. That's why I said sometimes you can get involved in situations, but there are sometimes where people just aren't, they're not done. They're not done. They may tell you one thing, but then they're doing and acting in another way, which is kind of opening you up now, because this person's going to now come around looking for them and run into you and feel like you're the blockage, like you're the reason. And now you're in the middle of the mess. You know what I mean? So Capricorn, think about it. You may not want to get involved. Tell me about the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords here. Look, Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse here, baby. Okay, so this talks about someone who is they're doing things for the wrong reasons, right? You don't know what this person has going on. You know what I mean? They're telling you they had to escape from this situation, but with the Page of Swords, they're still having conversations with this person, or this person may not, there may be more to it than right? But this is an energy of also someone who could be very jealous. And look, we have the Queen of Cups, right? This is an energy of wanting to heal a situation or helping heal a situation, or someone coming to talk to you for healing or for advice. Like here you are trying to help this person, I feel like, and this person is got other motives, or you know what I mean? I feel like in some way they're not done with this person. They're still involved. Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. It's almost like they're trying to, with the Sun and the Magician, like they're trying to manipulate this person so that this person will come looking for them. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like they're almost like they're baiting this person for some sort of like drama, or they need attention. Tell me about the Sun and the Magician. The Six of Swords. See, it's like they want this person to see them leaving so that this person will come after them. Under the deck, the Emperor. The Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune. See, they're trying to create some sort of situation. You know what I mean? They're trying to create this like huge situation so that this person will now come after them. This has nothing to do with you, Capricorn. Tell me about the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. The World. Temperance. See, this is like a situation where something is ending, but then you have Temperance here. Now they're getting back together. I feel like this is a situation where these people argue, they fight, they could even get physical, but there's a sense of getting back together. This person will let the door open or letting this person back in. So you have to be careful with that as well. You see what I'm saying? You have to sit down and talk to your friend and really understand, like, are you really done with this person? Because if you're not and you're still fooling around with the enemy, okay, and like it says right here, girl with the snake, then not today. I'm just not even going to be able to get involved with you, okay? And this person, you're going to have to ask somebody else, okay? Because you're not serious, okay? But something is definitely being kept quiet with the Four of Swords and the High Priestess. I feel like you kind of know that there's something that this person is not telling you. Tell me about the Four of Swords and the High Priestess. So we have the Star. Divinely guided, divinely guided. Also, this is a very spiritual energy, or just being connected to spirit. And look, we have the Sun. It's almost like you're going to see the truth, or the truth is going to be revealed, okay, with the Sun and the Star. I promise you. This is going to be revealed. Okay. People can't play on your top. Do you see what I mean? This is like an energy of people playing with your emotions, Capricorn. That's another thing that won't happen. You know, it's one thing to have the little person that cried wolf, but like seriously, it's a no-no when it comes to like friends and family and stuff like that, because people really will need help, and like you're going to be hesitant to want to help people if you have this type of stuff happening. Seriously. And they're trying to keep it on the low. But with the Hermit and Temperance, you're going to be able to see that this person is not serious. With the World and Ace of Wands, they're just going to get right back with this person. Tell me about Hermit and Temperance. Tell me about Hermit and Temperance. And we have the Knight of Swords. And listen, this is going to be... this is going to change everything. I feel like this is where you're going to put your foot down and say, not today. We have, look, the Guru underneath the deck, the Hierophant here. This is Hierophant energy number 5. Okay, in the major arcana. Okay. Yeah, you're going to see things differently. You're going to look at this person differently. Okay. And you're also going to change your mind. This is going to cause you to change your mind about helping. It's like, listen, I was willing to get involved, but now that I see what I'm seeing, or I know what I know, I'm not going to be able to do it. Tell me about the World and the Ace of Wands. This person is going to get upset, but you're like, listen, I can't. Tell me about the World and the Ace of Wands. I feel like they're just going to go right back to this person. They're going to go right back to this person. Y'all, we got the Magician in the reverse. With the King of Wands. Y'all, this person was never planning on leaving in the first place. This person was being manipulative. This is an energy of wasting your time and energy, because this person had plans on going back to this person. See the 4, y'all, we have the 4 of Swords again. Peace. See what I'm saying? This person was planning on making peace, going back. See, justice, karmic. This is a very karmic situation, baby. And you don't want to get involved. See, we got the 3 of Swords here, and then we have the Chariot. It's like they break up and then they go back. They break up and then they go back. We're not doing this. We are not doing this here. All right, so what is the advice? What is the advice from Spirit? It's like, move on and don't turn back. What is the advice from Spirit? Tell me about Capricorn. What is the advice for Capricorn? So we have powerful in the reverse, and then we have magic, okay? And resilient. Again, I feel like this person, was being deceptive. They were being manipulative here, and they have no power. It says, may you be as patient as the ocean. And this is in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? Like, you are no longer sitting around and worrying about this person. Okay. They are doing just fine. This person is able to make whatever situation happen for themselves, obviously. And you are not about to be a part of whatever manipulation tactics they're going through with this person. You know what I mean? You're going to tell this person to take their games elsewhere, okay? Because you have better things to do. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I hope you guys enjoyed the message. Please take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Until next time, I will see you guys soon. I will be doing more readings for the collective, so please stay tuned for those. And then I will be getting to Capricorn readings again. Hopefully, before the end of the month, I'll be able to do another round of readings for all 12 signs. So maybe I'll just do like a short quickie for all 12. All right. I love you guys and I will see you soon. Hit that like button and take care. God bless. Bye.
Do, do.